Hi, friends. I'm Tanner. Welcome back to Brotherly Ramble, episode 5, I think, right?
I'm Daniel.
And he's Daniel. And we're on episode 5.
Oh, you do? Okay, go. Okay, hold on. Let me get my timer. Okay, we're ready.
Are you ready?
Uh, okay, as soon as it touches your lips, okay, I'm ready.
Welcome to Jackass. Cheers, Daniel.
Cheers. Ooh.
I
Okay,
know.
4.6,
Fuck,
but
dude.
I was late on the stop. I was late on the pause because I couldn't tell when it left your lips. I'd say, yeah, 4.5, 4.4.
That was a rough one. I took a really big gulp at one point and I had to stop for a second because it just fucked me up.
I think I started early too. I started when you were like down here still instead of like,
Yeah. Yeah, that one's on you, coach.
yeah.
Um, what the fuck's been going on, guy? Let's start it off per usual. How are you doing? What entailed this past week for you? Because I want to crash my fucking vehicle into a tree after the 49ers lost.
Oh my god, dude. I forgot about it. I feel like we're in the bad timeline now.
Yeah, I feel like that was. I didn't know, dude, at the beginning of this year that they made that new rule that overtime is like a regular game, like they go by quarters. Until there's 20 seconds left, and I literally go to my friend, like I was streaming it on Discord, so we're watching it at the
What
same
did you
time.
think it was?
The old, so overtime used to be where it was sudden death. That's how it used to be, and then
Right.
the past, I think, like 5 years, 6 years, it's been they go quarter by quarter. So after the 20 seconds, or after like the quarter's over, that first quarter, they do a kickoff and shit again if they tie it.
Dang, you're close. This was the first year they've done it like that. That's probably why, like, no, because the Niners didn't even know.
No,
Like,
no,
most,
that's what I'm saying. That this year was the first year that they did the quarter by quarter, like they did it like a real game. Because when the last 20 seconds came, I was like, they have 20 seconds. You just got to lock them down for one more play, let them kick a field goal, and go into a second overtime. And then the announcer was like,
that's what it was.
"No, it wasn't.
Yeah. If that's what happened, that would have happened, but that's not what happened. They scored a touchdown.
No, this year. It was so it went quarter by quarter. So after those 20 seconds, the reason they didn't call a timeout, the Chiefs didn't call a timeout, is because after that 20 seconds ended, they would have gone into another 10, 15 minutes, whatever it was, of a whole nother quarter, right where they stopped at, right where they were at, with the first down, second down, whatever it was. It would have been second and 10, or second and 3, or whatever, by the touchdown, with a whole nother 15 minutes. They play it like a regular game now. That was the new rule this year.
I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
Well, would it not mattered either way because they scored a touchdown?
Well, yeah, but with 20 seconds left, if the 49ers would have stopped them, or in the Chiefs' head, they would have been calling more timeouts, I think, and I think they would have kicked the field goal right there instead of
Oh,
going
yeah.
for a touchdown. And then they would have gone into a second overtime, which would have gave the 49ers another chance, in my opinion.
I see what you're saying. Either way, it's stupid to win the toss and then receive.
Yeah. Well, I guess it doesn't matter in overtime. Like, you want to try to score first and put the pressure on the
Well,
other
you have
team.
to know because if the other team goes first and you shut them down, all you need is a field goal.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Oh wait, no, because you don't play the whole quarter, right? You just play. I thought it was just I thought it was field goal trumps no points. Touch like because it used to be if you score a touchdown, it was sudden death. That's game over. But then now you get a rebuttal.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know.
But now you get a rebuttal with it being like a full game, so you get two. See that they did it to make it more fair, is what they say. But I was like, dude, how's that fair? So the 49ers make a field goal, stop them for 6 minutes. They get down at the 3 yard line. The 20 seconds is over, and then they're like, you got 15 more minutes to stop them from 3 yards. It's like that's not fair, in my opinion,
Yeah.
brother. You know, it's like that's not fair. But what do we know, Daniel?
Oh, dude. Apparently, how to pick parlays.
I know how to pick parlays, dude.
That's what I'm saying. That sounds like a good one.
Uh, I got velos. I've been doing velos. We're done with the rogues because the velos have 7 milligrams of nicotine. Some 7. God damn, dude. seven
Instead of
milli,
what?
7 milligrams instead of 6. So it's just a little bit more oomph, but it gives me a buzz because I'm a nicotine fiend. You know?
Yeah.
So I have a question for you. Do I do spearmint, black cherry, or citrus rush?
Well, rush is what I would do because I like that flavor, but the black cherry looks the coolest.
Yeah, I've been going like this recently to make myself feel better, and I feel like it looks like a weed jar when I go like this,
It
like
does.
a grinder or something.
It does.
I'm going with
Okay.
citrus rush because that's what you would do.
I want to hear your thought process on something I was thinking.
Go ahead.
So, if sometimes I'll just have days where like something or whatever stupid, small, annoying thing is just like ruining my day.
Yeah, this motherfucker's spitting.
Whether it be like I got something new at Starbucks and I hated it,
Yeah.
or like I just think about the dumbest shit.
Is the Starbucks thing? Is that something that actually happened recently?
Yes,
Okay.
but um,
What'd you get? What do you usually get, and what did you get? Let's go over it.
usually get a ice vanilla blonde shaken or no ice vanilla blonde vanilla latte or fuck dude iced blonde vanilla latte.
Okay, ice blonde vanilla latte.
Um, but I got a hazelnut oat milk shaken espresso and it just tasted like booty.
Yeah. And did you finish it though?
No, it was that bad.
It was
But
like that
the
chicken sandwich from McDonald's. You
yeah,
had like a drink or two, and you're like,
but like so I was thinking the other day like if you could do you ever think about do you feel like you're much like you understand things much better now than when you were little?
well,
Like it,
well, obviously,
right, but like you really like
I have object permanence now.
more okay, not that, but like also sometimes I'm not sure you do have object permanence. Um, I was thinking though, like there's so many times I'm like in bed or something, and I'm just like, dang, I know so much now. It'd be pretty cool to just like go back and like do everything over, but like like keeping what I know now of just like how to handle situations and like
But that's not what
what matters.
makes you who you are.
Right. So I was thinking though, if I could just snap my finger, like if I had the option of if someone told me if you snap your finger right now, you'll go back and you can do everything over again,
Yeah.
like keeping what you know right now, I still would not do it.
No, I'd still go back to being fucking retarded.
I would just say, like, that's the thing is like, I, the fact that, like, if you, like, I feel like going back and doing everything over is like everybody's dream. But,
Yeah.
like, the fact that I wouldn't take it, I feel like says so much about how good life is.
Yeah, well, I mean, when you break it down, when it comes down to it, dude, I wouldn't do it either. I'm one of those people, like I said before, where I think everything you do makes you who you are, leads you to what you're doing. I could be, if I could go, if I went back and did it, who knows? I could have done shit right, still ended up in a worse spot than I am right now.
Exactly. Well, that's the thing is like, I'm not like I'm not even. I don't even see myself. I think that's how I would say it in the past, but I don't even see myself as like in a bad spot. Like,
Yeah, I'm in a good spot right now. I'm not in a great spot. I'm not in a bad spot. I'm like in this good spot where like I don't mind it. I have a nice house. I have a great girlfriend. I have a kid. I have two awesome dogs. I have three cats that I kind of four cats. I kind of want to kill sometimes, but they're all right. They're pretty cool.
you look like you have more than two dogs.
No, I have Izzy and Hank.
I know, but when I'm there, it feels like there's more than two dogs. Maybe it's because there's so many cats, and
Yeah.
there's just like these are just all the same size.
Well, I feel like Bud is basically like I technically have five cats because I got Richard, who's actually sitting in Hank's dog
Oh,
bed
yeah,
right now, licking himself. So. Yeah, I don't know. I wouldn't go back and do anything different. I enjoy where I'm at. I feel like if I went back and did shit different, like maybe I wouldn't have met Isabel. That would mean I
Exactly.
wouldn't have Eli.
That's what I'm saying. So like, but think about it this way then. Whenever you get like, whenever I get bummed about shit, like, shouldn't the fact that I wouldn't go back and change anything, isn't that what like really matters?
Yeah, that means that
That's like
you. That
the
means
most
it
important
means.
thing.
Yeah, it's the most important thing. It means you're content with where you're at. It
That's
means
fucking awesome. Though.
yeah, it is fucking awesome. It's a good feeling to know that like you don't have the need or feeling to like I need to. I wish I could go back and change shit because you like where you're at, and for the most part, what you've done.
Yep. And I want to get your thoughts on this. Remember I told you I had an idea.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got these cards.
Okay.
I'm
You're
gonna read you one
smiling.
of
I
the.
don't like that.
I feel like you're gonna make fun of me, but I will fucking roast you back. I'm gonna read you one of these cards. I want to hear your thoughts because these have helped me so much.
Yeah, go ahead.
Wait, hold on. Let me see if this is a good one.
And it doesn't matter. Just read it off.
This actually kind of relates to what we were just talking about. Okay, these are called. Do you know what cognitive behavioral therapy is?
I know what cognitive behavior is. I don't know what cognitive behavior like behavioral therapy is though.
So it's basically normally when you go to like a psychologist or a therapist or something, and they help you process your feelings, and they'll be like, well, how does this make you feel, and they'll kind of break that down for you.
Yeah.
Cognitive behavioral therapy is kind of rewiring the way you think about things.
Okay.
And so these
Makes sense.
cards are supposed to help you with that, and they're so good. So okay, here's this is actually a pretty good one. You ready?
Yeah.
Um, actually, hold on. Let me pick a different color because there's
No,
three different
do
kinds.
that same one. You
Okay,
said
I'll
it
read
was
you this.
good. You said it was good. You can't backtrack.
This is more just an idea though. But like some of them are challenges, like things that okay, I'll just read you this one. When you find yourself feeling annoyed or frustrated, notice your thoughts. Are you silently insisting that reality should be different than it is? That things should work better, be easier, go faster, or be better organized? Let go of the struggle as you open to the reality that is. So I guess it's just like that's kind of like just slowing the fuck down for me, I feel like. Because I'm
Yeah.
always like, yo, this needs to be done, that needs to be done.
Yeah.
This is boring, that's boring. I can never like
Well, that's your ADHD. It's the same for me. It says, go back to like past couple episodes talking about video games. Like you play a video game, dude, and it's like, dude, I could play a video game for 10 hours, dude, but it takes 30 hours to beat it, dude. And I'm like, I've already played it for 10 hours of my time, dude. This shit should be chop chop movie boy. You know what I mean? Like fucking, let's get this over with.
yeah, but I feel like I don't like when I rush through shit, like even through games, which are like I feel like in the reality of life, video games are like pretty small. But like even I mean, I feel like they're similar to reading a book. If you're doing not if it's like Fortnite or something, but if you're playing through like a single player game,
Yeah.
um, there's so many times I skip cutscenes and shit, and I'm just like I want to get to the fighting,
And then you
and then
miss like
I'll
what's
read the
actually
reviews
about.
of the game. Everybody's like, "This game's fucking amazing." And I go play it and I'm like, yeah, the combat's good, but I don't understand everything else. And like, yeah, no shit. I just like skip through everything.
Yeah.
But it's so hard sometimes to just like give things a fair chance and like slow down.
Yeah,
Like,
but also call
especially for
back
me,
to.
I'll decide ahead of time. Like tomorrow, Catherine and I are going to the Nuggets game for Valentine's Day.
Oh hell yeah, dude, give me a fist bump.
It's boom. It's gonna be awesome. But
Nikola
I'm much better
Jokic.
at this now. Yeah, Joker. I'm much better at this now. Um, like a lot thanks to these cards.
Yeah.
But what I used to do is like I would buy. I think I got the tickets like last week. I'd buy the tickets, be very excited.
You just want your week to rush through, get over with, without enjoying everything that actually happens throughout the
I
week.
got them on Wednesday. It would be like that up until Friday or Saturday, and then I'm like, okay, the game's gonna be fun, but like, how are we gonna get there? We're probably gonna have to get an Uber. That's gonna be expensive. Or we could walk, but maybe it's going to be cold. Or like, we might have to get dinner while we're there. That's going to be money. And I just like get in my head about shit. And then by the time it's like the game's on Wednesday, by the time it's Monday, I'm already like not looking forward to it anymore.
You're a nervous wreck at that point about everything else that's happening around it.
I'm so much better about that now.
Well, that's a callback to episode I think 2 or 3. You were talking about that how you were like how you've started to enjoy like because I was asking like how your week went. And you're like, dude, it kind of just flew by, but you're like, but I've also been kind of trying to enjoy the week as it goes because it made like you were talking about how you realize like there's stuff throughout the week that happens that actually like the enjoying life part, like the not getting through it too fast and whatever, and like there's stuff throughout the week that you actually do enjoy, but you don't think about it because you're just going through the week so fast.
Yeah, and I feel like you have to because realistically, at least from, I mean, not everybody. I know your current, like your career is different with your scheduling. You don't always get, your schedule changes and shit.
Yeah,
I feel like for the majority, I don't even know if it's the majority anymore because there's so much retail and shit. Um, but for people who work 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, like you have to, well, even if you are working, whatever, I'll just go through this one first. If you're working Monday to Friday, like you have to find a way to not dread the week because the week is like 80% of your life,
yeah,
you
and
know?
then you get those 2 days off and they fucking fly by, dude. Your weekend's the
Yeah.
fastest part of your
Like,
time.
goddamn, yeah, like I got the way I like made it through high school, like literally my philosophy was I just need to make it till Friday.
Yeah,
Like that's not a it's just not sustainable.
yeah, no, it definitely isn't. Like, I mean, I think that's what's made me enjoy this job a lot more than any other job I've had before. Is, well, A, I enjoy this job, but B, compared to other jobs, like when I was bartending or when I was working at Subway or working at other restaurants, whatever, dude, it's always
Right.
like that. Man, I can't. My next day's off. My next day off is in 8 days or whatever. You know what I mean?
I don't know how you can I mean I worked at like Best Buy and like I don't know, not having
A scheduled day off, like not. Yeah.
is brutal.
Well, I don't mind it now. Like now, like it's one of those things where I know, and my dad's talking about it. And other like regulars. That's what I like about my job. Everybody there is like actually really helpful and friendly. Like everybody there wants you to succeed. That's the difference about any other job I've had is that everybody there wants to see you do good. Because the post office always needs workers, and they always want good workers, and they always like yeah. But so they want you to succeed, and they've seen that I'm, for the most part, a good worker. One time I had missed work was when I was sick with the flu and I got my ass chewed for that a little bit, but that's okay. I understand why I'm a CCA. I don't have like paid time off or anything like that. I'm supposed to be showing up to work, whatever, you know. Um, but everybody there wants you to succeed, so they're always like, you know, um, they always tell me like, yeah, just enjoy it as it comes. Just do your days because they're like, the money I make right now, fantastic. Even though I'm like at the lowest pay scale you can be,
Oh, dude,
the
that's a great spot to be.
yeah, but they're like the money's fantastic because they're like here with they're like all like by the end of this year like you're gonna make regular and you can make it so you only work 8 hour days. You just do your 8 hour day like your route whatever, and you go home. You can sign up for the overtime list. You get scheduled days off and you can choose whether to come in or not. If they ask you to come in, you can be like, no, like I don't want to come in. That's my day off or whatever,
You know,
And so that's the cool part. Is my dad and a lot of people over there told me like they just make it through the time that you until you're a regular and then you get your scheduled days off, you get all this, you get all that and everything, and they're like it's actually a really good job when you become regular, and hence why my dad stayed with it for so long. He likes it. You get the exercise, you get the outside, you get the benefits, you get everything, but you also once you become regular get that schedule down. You know what your schedule is
oh, true. That's right. Yeah.
because my dad has off 1 day a week and then one long weekend. So he gets off Monday 1 week, next week Tuesday, week after that Wednesday, week after that Thursday, week after that Friday, week or when he gets Friday off, that's his long weekend, I think. So oh wait no, he gets Friday off, and the week after that he gets his long weekend where it's Saturday, Sunday, and so I like that. I do like it. It's once I get there, I'm like, that's all I keep. I mean, it's like you said, kind of like a bad thing to keep in the back of my mind, but it's also like one of those things where it's like I know I'm working towards something at the same time.
Well, yeah, I feel like having those moving goalposts is good for you too, because like I feel like if I mean I don't know much about a lot of your jobs, but like knowing you, I feel like I've seen like it's very easy to like. Well, I feel like you're very similar to me too, especially with like the ADHD and shit, where like it's very easy to be good at something or like not be good at. It's very easy to be above average at something pretty quickly, and then you get bored
Yeah,
and it's like, okay, what am I working for next? And now you at least have like a concrete goal that you're working towards instead of just like an abstract like I want to make more money.
yeah. Um, quick update here before we continue. Georgetown ended up losing by 22,
Oh,
so
damn,
that
dude.
blows. BYU's winning, so that's gonna suck. They're winning by 10 right now. Kentucky's winning by 14. Colorado State is only down by 3, and I have them +6. Nevada hasn't played yet. Evansville hit. Everything's hit besides that so far. So if that's the only thing that's keeping me from $1,800, I am gonna have a rough day at work tomorrow, brother.
That sucks.
Yeah, but yeah, no, dude, I definitely enjoy those little things in life, and just like even with working a shit ton and like not getting to see Eli as much, I've also enjoyed it so much because like next month, like, dude, next month today, he turns a whole year old.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, March 13th, that man turns a whole year old, and it's like Isabel and I were talking about that earlier while she was at work. She texted me and she's like, I can't believe he's already a year old. I'm like, dude, I know. Like,
Do you do you guys, I don't know, like, how often do you think you find yourself thinking, whoa, he got big fast?
all the time, every single day, dude. Like because like he's doing new shit all the time. Like within the past like 2 weeks, I want to say, like 2 weeks, yeah, within the past 2 weeks, what he started doing is he's pulling himself up onto stuff and standing.
Well, like,
So
you know how you could like, or if you get a puppy or something, it like grows gradually while you're around it, so you don't really notice as
yeah,
much.
and then one day
But
you're just like, fuck.
yeah, so it's like, how often do you think that has happened? Where you're like, oh, because you're around him so much that I'm sure it's not like, there's that like the psychological thing of like, if you're in a room and it's like 70 degrees, how warm does it need to get before you're like, oh, it's warm in here? Like,
Um, it's
so you're around him. So I wonder, how often do you think?
it's one of those compared to like a dog because he's a kid. Not like whatever, but it's different because when it's your kid, compared to like a dog, because that happens because you're just seeing your dog doing all this and that. With your kid, you're picking him up and doing stuff all the time, so you notice it a lot more because there's days like you're picking him up and you're like you're a fat motherfucker, like it's like dude, last week 2 weeks ago, dude, like when he was first born, dude was 4 pounds. Now he's pushing like 25. You know what I mean? So like, it's one of those things like over time, like it's like you go from holding them like you could hold him in one arm and he's fitting from like your fingertips like your arm barely, you know what I mean? Like he's just this tiny little thing. And
Yeah.
then you're going to pick him up like 3 weeks later and you're just like, what the fuck, dude? It's like, holy shit. And it's like, for me, it's not as bad as it is for Isabel because Isabel, like with breastfeeding and stuff, and when I'm at work because she has more days off than me because we just do that because I just make more money, so it's just easier for her to stay home so we have to pay for that, the
Yeah.
babysitter and everything. She notices a lot more because when she's carried, she's like, dude, her, like, all the time she's always like, dude, my fucking hip hurts. And it's like, yeah, because you're resting 25 pounds on it, probably like a good 4 or 5 hours throughout the day.
How much it hurt?
Yeah. And he's almost like, dude, he's like, if his head's at the top of her head, I swear to God that his feet go down to like almost her waistline. Like he's almost like as tall, like he's like half her fucking height. Yeah. And he's like a year old.
Stand upright and be infant size almost.
Yeah, but it's like also at the same time, like when it comes to Isabel, like she's shorter than average, but at the same time, she's also like not that much shorter than average because
That's the thing. It's because she's so like thin.
yeah,
It gives the illusion of her being more like tinier.
yeah. It's so exactly. It's like she's like 5'2", 5'3", like which is like
Yeah,
short.
Catherine's fine too.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. So it's like she's short, but she's not that short, and it's like so she's like shorter than average, and then you got like Alyssa who's like taller than average. You know what I mean? And so it's like there's that fine line of like Alyssa's like 6 foot, so it's like yeah, for a girl that's fucking tall. And then you think of like 5'2", and people are like yeah, that's fucking short for a girl. What's like what's the fine line? Like 5'5", 5'6"? That's still not tall, dude. That's still not like
What average for girls is like 5'6", I think.
that's what I'm saying. But that's still not tall. Like from a guy's perspective, like us, like the average height for a guy is like 5'10", 5'11". You know what I mean?
It's 5'8".
No, it's not.
Yeah, hold on, let me Google it.
It's not 5'8", dude.
Hold on.
Age just taking over the world if that's the fucking
Yeah,
case,
dude.
dude.
Average height for men USA. 5'9".
5'9", it's about 5'10". Yeah, about 5'10", dude. Like
about 5'8".
Yeah, yeah, about 5'10". About five, but that's like, yeah, dude, it's weird, dude, to see that, and he's like, and to see his like interest in shit too change. That's the crazy part. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Um, knowing your like family history and shit, are you worried that he's gonna be have Asperger's or anything?
no.
That's great.
God
Yeah.
damn, that was a good one, but no. God damn, you kept to such a straight face for that. I didn't know whether you were being serious or not, dude.
There's like a half a second of silence.
Yeah.
But
Because I didn't know whether you were being serious. Like, what the fuck, dude? But yeah, dude. It's weird watching him like do all that. The biggest thing for me, dude, is like, like he's been like toys obviously and stuff like that. But then his interest changed from like just like little toys, like little balls and stuff, doing this and that, to like now he likes like playing with like his toy drum. He likes playing with like the keyboard thing and stuff like that. Like his little DJ set that he has. He likes playing. Yeah, he likes playing with like his little DJ set, the keyboard and all this shit on it, where you can, it'll like record your voice if you hit a button and you can say something. It'll like make a song out of it and shit like that. And
question for you. Does what sports are we thinking that little Eli's gonna play? What are we pushing him towards?
well, I would love for him to play like basketball. Of course, I'm a big basketball guy. I'd love for him to play basketball, football, baseball. But I also would not mind seeing like hockey. Hockey would be pretty fucking cool.
That'd be good, yeah.
You know. I wouldn't mind like wrestling either or something like that. You know, but I mean, ultimately, whatever he wants to play, dude, I'm one of those people where it's like, whatever piques his interest, piques his interest. Because for the longest there, I played every sport, and I quit playing every sport besides basketball because I genuinely enjoyed basketball.
What are you gonna do if little boys pique his interest?
Nothing, dude.
You
Nothing.
support
Yeah, I mean, he's my son.
you support little boys? Grown men
Oh,
with
like a pedophile. God damn it. No, I thought you meant like if he likes boys. I was like, it's not.
No, I'm kidding. Um,
It's not like I don't give a fuck. You know, it's one of
yeah,
the.
you should. No, who gives a fuck? As long that's the thing, dude. Everybody should just be happy. Like
That's what
whatever
I'm
makes
saying.
everybody. As long as you're not hurting other people, whatever fucking floats your boat.
Yeah, as long as he doesn't like little boys that's 18 plus year old, or actually,
Exactly.
or if, as long as he doesn't like little boys from like 15 up, because that's weird. I feel like
Or because Lil Wayne kind of trash.
Lil Wayne,
Yeah,
Lil Wayne's kind of trash.
I don't like him that much.
I don't like him that much. I like his old shit. I like a Millie. I can go down with some Millie. You know what I mean? A Millie.
Oh, dude, hold on. Wait, can I read you my? I pulled another card and it happens to be my favorite one.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, it's called "Give Yourself Credit."
Okay, give myself credit.
Notice how you explain the things that go well in your life today. Do you give yourself credit for the role you played, or are you quick to chalk it up to luck or other external forces? Practice recognizing the responsibility you have in your success. That one was so big for me because it's like, for me, I always feel like I don't deserve things. And I'm
Yeah.
just like, oh yeah, I got lucky or right place, right time, shit like that.
You know what, dude? I agree, brother.
But
I agree.
thank you.
I like that. I like that one. I like those cards, dude. That's cool. What are those called?
I don't know, they just say think on them. They're CBT cards. I'll send you the link on Amazon. They're like $10.
Dude, you know what the funniest thing that happened to me yesterday was?
Yeah.
I had a package in my fucking thing, in my parcel, right? In my satchel. My parcel is the package. I had a package in my satchel, and
Oh,
every
I
time I
know.
pull out other packages, I was getting like a whiff of like weed, you know what I mean? And I was like, damn, dude, I hope I'm not delivering weed, bro. And so I went by, like, there's a house that had like a mailbox, like it's in the back. And so when I went back there, dude, I was like pulling up packages and smelling them and shit, because I was like, I'm not delivering weed. And I started, what?
You're like, it's something around here. You knew
Dude,
it was with you, like it was following you?
yeah, because every time I pulled out a package, because I had multiple packages, every time I pulled out a package, like the whiff was coming up to my nose, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so, like, I was fucking smelling all these packages, dude, and I finally found the package, and I looked at it, and it said, Just Canna on it. And I was like, but with a K, like, Just Canna, and I was like, no fucking way, dude. And so before I even delivered it, I Googled it. It's like a CBD Delta 8 place, dude. That's why it smelled like weed. And I was like, okay, I can deliver that. You know,
Wait, isn't weed legal there? Why can't you deliver weed? Or always is it illegal to send it in the mail?
it's illegal to send it in the mail. Plus, like, if you're getting it from, like, that's from California to get it shipped from another state.
Yeah.
So, like, dude, I didn't want to get in trouble for that. And they have, like, postal inspectors that will do shit like that. Where they'll put, like, weed in mailboxes, mushrooms in mailboxes, or leave, like, let's say like $600 laying out on the road or whatever, you know what I mean, or like buy a mailbox to see if you pick it up, and if they do it, then you're fucked. You know what I mean, essentially.
But that's crazy. It's not illegal to pick up fucking money on the ground.
Yeah, but I mean, like if they place it like by a mailbox or in a mailbox or whatever, like,
Oh yeah, yeah.
you know, like they do it on purpose, or whatever. What?
Go to the point of where it's like theft.
Yeah, and so I was like, dude, they're not today, Mister Postal Inspector. You know what I mean? Yeah, and so and there's like a page, like a couple pages that I follow on Facebook and stuff like that, where people do post that, like people will be getting like rid of chairs and couches and shit like that. You know what I mean? And there'll be like a big ass like futon or something like out on the sidewalk, and somebody will take a picture of it and be like, "Not today, Mister Postal Inspector." You know what I mean? And so like I always like, but it just clicked it because I was like, dude, if there's weed in here, like I'm calling the fucking office and I'm not I'm telling them like, hey, I'm not shipping it. I'm not delivering this package. It smells like straight dank, because it did too, dude. It smelled like fucking. It smelled like a fucking skunk. Like, especially when I got up to my nose, I took a whiff. I was like, whoa.
Dude, have you heard of those canna dips?
No, like the
Apparently, I've seen like I think I don't know where I've seen
like
ads.
these, like these, but
They're
they're cannabis.
I think so. They're called can. I'll send you the link later, but they're called canna dips, and they're like they go in your mouth like Zins or whatever. But I think they're like CBD. Dude, if someone made one of those that was weed, I would be hooked.
Yeah, that'd be fire. You could go
Why
about
is that?
your.
Can we start that? Can we like? How do we finance that?
That's so much money, dude.
Damn.
That's so much money. Otherwise, yeah, I would love to do that. I would love to be the fucking guy that came up with something like that. That was like, yeah, we put fucking.
There's gotta be a reason it's not a thing. Like, it must be hard to. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, yeah, I don't know either.
I think the logistics of it in my head, and I got to like, how do you make the weed last? And then I was like, I don't fucking know.
You can
Never
make the
mind.
weed last, because like with the Zins and everything, what it is with the pouches, it's slowly, like you put so much in there that it slowly goes out into your fucking bloodstream, essentially, because with your gums and everything, it hits those fucking, it goes
Yeah.
into your bloodstream and shit, you know. And so like you put enough in there, it's gonna slowly, it's gonna be like an edible, like you get it. 5 milligrams in each one, dude, or whatever. You're slowly just putting 5 milligrams throughout your body, so like you just get higher and higher and higher as the fucking they just release.
Wait, speaking of being high, can you, as like the editor or whatever, can you attach when you post clips and shit? Can you attach a poll to it,
What do you mean, like a poll?
like a poll of like when people look at the clip or whatever, they can like answer a question and it like records the
Yeah,
result.
yeah, yeah.
Can you do one that says like, hold on, I'm trying to think of what I know. I want option one to be chicken tenders, but I don't know what I want option two to be. What's similar to what's like chicken tenders rival?
Chicken,
Hamburger?
chicken for like a high person.
No, just like in general. What do you mean high person?
You said
Oh,
something.
because that's being high. Never mind.
You said something
That was
about weed.
nothing.
Yeah, I thought we were talking about like high food, like what you like to have when you're high or something.
There'd be a poll that makes people choose between chicken tenders and something else. Because I know
Yeah,
chicken tenders win.
I would say like, yeah, burger would probably be its next thing if you're going for like a simple
You
food,
do
a
when you
cheeseburger or something.
attach a little fucking uh thing poll on it that says chicken tenders or hamburger.
Okay,
I want to know what America says.
I would say chicken tenders probably is gonna be the
Me
fucking answer.
too. I know that.
You know,
I know that I am right.
yeah, I know that you are right. I know that what you did today is attributed to you. It's not luck.
Yeah, I give myself credit. I know that I'm the fucking man when it comes to chicken tenders.
It does. But yeah, Michael Yoakum, the 25th. And then I was also thinking, we could have. I have another friend that makes music. His name's Kenzo. I've showed you some of his music. It's Jones and B3E. His name's B though, Jones and B. And they make music, and I want to get both of them on it at some point too.
Oh, not to change the subject, but that remind me. I wanted to tell you earlier, I got invited to DJ a wedding.
Did you really?
Yeah,
No, you didn't.
I swear to God. Hold on. Let me get. Hold on a sec. You can edit this part out. I'm fist bumping. I'll be right back.
Okay. You can edit this part out. Don't tell me what to fucking do. I'm leaving it in there. I thought I'd do a shout out real quick. It's not a sponsor. It's one of my siblings' businesses, but you guys need like full body tissue massages and everything, and you're in the Wisconsin, Milwaukee area. Look up Full Spectrum Body Works. Go give Full Spectrum Body Works on Facebook a follow. That's my sibling Shiloh's business, and they're fantastic at what they do. Okay, so go give them a follow. If you need something done, I'm sure they'd travel for the right price. They do fair prices. They do great work. So go follow them. Get in touch with them if you need something done. If you need tissue massage, deep tissue massages, or even just like a massage or anything in general like that, go give them a follow. Give them a message at Full Spectrum Body Works on Facebook and tell them Tanner sent you from Brotherly Ramble. Or just say Brotherly Ramble. Just say Brotherly Ramble sent you. Or Tanner. I don't really care. But let's see if we can slam this before he gets back. Cheers. That was cold going down, brother. He's coming back. Also, shout out to Bud Light for making the best beer ever. Also, in all the comments and everything, I want to happy birthday to Eli. My son is turning 1. So happy birthday to Eli. He's coming up in a month here. Give your happy birthdays now. Give them later. You got a month. March 13th. Goddamn. Bad thing about beer? Beer birds. Other than that, yeah. You guys get ready. Michael Yoakum on the 25th. Great drummer. He performed with Korn. He's done other shit. He did Battle of the Drummers as one of the Muppets against Dave Grohl from Nirvana. He's met a lot of famous people. Done a lot of work with a lot of famous people. He has a lot of interesting stories. He's a great guy. One of the most down-to-earth, best people I've met when it comes to going to concerts and shows and everything. He's one of the best people I've met. The band that he's with now, Ryan, Chris, and the Rough Cuts, go check them out on YouTube, Spotify, everything. They're all such amazing people. They're all really nice people, down-to-earth people, really good people, and I have nothing but nice things to say about them. I am so excited to have him on here and talk to him and get to share his stories and everything with you guys and have him tell you more. He has books, everything about his life, and so I am beyond genuinely excited for that. Also, fuck the Chiefs, go Niners, bang bang, Niner gang. Also, I hated that game. As you can tell from a 49ers fan, not wearing my 49ers hat I wore before, because I'm highly upset. So, What are you gonna do about it? If you're a 49, if you're a 49ers fan, go you. If you're a Chiefs fan, fuck you. Fuck you if you're a Chiefs fan. Okay? Other than that, we'll play some elevator music. Dun, 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 dun. Wait, no, that's fucking... What is that? What show is that from? Dun, 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 dun. What fucking show is that from? That they do that song for? Also, don't mind this in the background. Fucking work shirts, towels, and shit like that. Fucking children's books. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. What is that from? Fuck. Jeopardy. That's from Jeopardy. Wasn't elevator music. What's elevator music? Fuck. I don't know any elevator music. Gosh damn it. I don't know any elevator music. I just know Jeopardy music. So until then, we play Jeopardy music. Dun 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 dun. Cats are going fucking crazy. I got one in heat right now.
They're sorry.
You're good, dude. I kept them distracted and did a couple shout outs and everything. Don't worry.
We can edit that. Catherine, right when I walked out there, Catherine was canceling one of our trips, and she was kind of sad. So I was talking to her. Check this out.
That's fire. I like that.
Yeah, and they gave me a mug that said like "Dan's the best DJ" or something. I don't remember.
You got a playlist ready for it already?
No, I have to start. It's gonna be hard.
When's the wedding?
It's in June.
Well, that's not bad. You got plenty of time. You can start adding songs.
Yeah, dude, but like it's gonna be like people who don't like the same music as me, so I'm gonna have to really lower my standards.
Well, you can always ask the people that are getting married, like, if there's any song requests they would like, and then go based off of those songs that they request.
Yeah, dude, the request was "I Want to Dance with Somebody" by Whitney Houston.
That's not bad.
It's not bad, but that's not the kind of music that I like.
Well, it's a wedding, dude. What are you gonna do? Go play house music?
Yeah.
It goes from "I want to dance," somebody blends in, all of a sudden it goes quiet and comes back, and it's like, "Turn down for what?"
Yeah. I want to drop that in there.
Dude, that'd be so funny.
Dude, I'm a commission.
Yeah. Shots. Turn down for what? Yeah, dude, I had just a real stipulation while you were gone. So I did a shout out to my sibling Shiloh. I did a shout out to their business, Full Spectrum Body Works. It's like a deep tissue massage in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Again, shout out to Full Spectrum Body Works. I did a shout out to that, and then I was talking about Michael Yoakum and everything like that and whatnot. And then I was like, until he gets back, I'm gonna play elevator music. And I started going, dun 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 dun.
Jeopardy, dude. That's
what
not
I
elevator.
said, dude. I know. That's what I said. I started going. I go.
That's not a stipulation.
No, because for a while there, I was going, dude. That's from a game show. But I was like, what fucking game show is that? I couldn't think of what game show it was for like a whole like 5 minutes, and then I was like, it's fucking Jeopardy, and I go, that's not elevator music, dude. And I go, let me do elevator music, and I sat here, looked at the camera, and I was like, I don't fucking know any elevator music. I'm just gonna do Jeopardy music until then.
Just like do 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 do.
That is true. Yeah.
I guess. Yeah, I'm for you to get your new PC.
Yeah, I'm excited for it too, dude. It's gonna be nice, dude. I have all the. Do I know all the shit that I'll tell you what I have put down for it. So, did you meet Dom when he was out here?
Yeah. I don't know. remembers that he met me, but yeah, I met Dom.
He is the one that he built his own PC, and he's helped people build a couple PCs, and so he's like, I'll just pick everything out for you, and then you can buy it all. And I was like, well,
Yeah, send me the parts list because if you just read them all off, people are gonna get bored.
that's so true. I don't know how to fucking hold on. Yeah, because he was like, I was like, dude, just pick it out for me so that way I know. And he was like, yeah, I can do that. And because I was debating on buying like a pre-built PC, and he's like, don't buy a pre-built because it's gonna be he's like, you're gonna pay a shit ton of money for like not a shit ton of money, but he's like, you're gonna pay way extra money for something that you could get for like a good like $300, $400, $500 cheaper just
For sure.
building it yourself essentially, and then have that extra money to get a monitor, keyboard, mouse, whatever the fuck. And I was like, all right, I'll trust you. And so I trusted him. He sent me a good list. I think I texted it to you just so you can look at it later. I am so obsessed now. I want to see my fucking DraftKings because I want to see if everything's still hitting so far. Because if it is, I'm gonna be so upset.
Yeah, I'm curious.
I'm I'm already pretty upset, dude. And I don't need to be upset, you know? Dude, you just poured that beer and you're fucking down in it.
Damn,
That after work beer is hitting nice, isn't it?
that's sad, dude. Don't. Why you gotta do me like that?
Dude, I'm not. Dude, I went through a whole bottle of champagne and probably like 13 beers already.
That's sick.
Does that make you feel better?
No, that's cool.
What the fuck do you mean, no, that's cool? No, it's not. No, it's not cool, dude. Yeah, it is. You're right, dude. That's pretty badass. That's pretty badass. I don't care. You know what I've really been missing these past couple days?
What?
My dad.
Yeah, they're on the cruise.
Yeah. And they don't have, like, service or anything. And it's like,
Yeah.
dude, because dude, generally I was thinking about this, like, the other night. Like, dude, literally the night they left, like, the day they left, dude, that night, I was, like, listening to sad country music, getting hammered, and I was just like, man, like, I talk to that guy once a day. I'm gonna have to go a week without talking to him, dude.
Think about this is what I think about. Think about. I don't know. Maybe it's not that funny, but just think about your dad in his like. Because have you ever been on a cruise?
No.
So the like. I
My
don't even
first
know.
time doing anything was flying a plane to New York.
Okay, I don't know if you don't know what the atmosphere is like. I don't know if you would like get it, but just imagine your dad on a cruise in his wife beater is the funniest thing.
And his little, and his like good wife beater too, the one without holes or anything in it.
Mannerisms, he just always.
Yeah. Yeah. They start playing country music finally, and he's like, he's like, yeah, dude, fucking rock on, dude. Goes up to the fucking bar, and he's like, you guys got Bush Lights? They're like, sir, you paid fucking $1,000 for this trip for one person.
Dad definitely has those. He definitely has flip flops that have the thing between his toes.
He does, dude. He definitely does. He definitely does. That's the only flip flops I've ever seen him wear. I've never seen him wear a pair of slides. He wears flip flops.
We have to try not to talk about like people only we know, but I think we can eventually. People will get to know Todd through us.
They have to, dude. One of the most liked TikToks that I had was me talking about when I called Todd on the phone.
Really?
Yeah, and a lot of people liked that one. It was like I think I got like 50 or 60 likes on it, and then not only that, dude, a lot of my friends looked at it and they were like, dude, that's probably one of the funniest things that you posted yet about it, because like he opened up with like, you better not be getting drunk, you dumbass, or whatever, you know, and people are like, yeah, go Todd, you know, and I was like, Todd. Yeah, you're lucky you're gone, you bastard. We're not gonna make fun of you. Just kidding, we are, pussy. You can't defend yourself. He's gonna have to catch up on podcasts too, dude, because we're gonna have this one, and then Sunday we're gonna do another one, I imagine.
Dude, Todd, do you think your grandma named him Todd because it's easy for him to spell?
I think she named him Todd because she ran out of names after him being like their 8th kid. I think she was like, "Fuck, dude."
Yeah, but I feel like she probably gave him an easy name.
Yeah,
It's just Todd.
Todd. That's
You
also
could
like
even get rid of one D.
that's also like a popular name back then. I feel like. I haven't met a kid my age named Todd. Just to put it that way. I haven't met a kid that's 23 years old named
True.
Todd.
I don't think I've met any Todds. I don't know if I've ever. Ooh, that's bonkers.
Yeah,
Buku bonkers.
yeah, buku bonkers. It's the same with like one of my mom's name. Her name's Jennifer. Like that's a popular name. Like even to this day, I've met people with the name Jennifer that are younger, like my age and stuff like that. But like Todd's one of those names. Like, and even like names like Bob. I've never met somebody just named Bob. Like I've met people named like Bobby and stuff like that. You know what I mean? But like I've never met like a person named like just Bob. B.O.B. is their name. Bob. B.O.B. Airplanes in a night sky like shooting stars. I wish I could really make a wish right now. Wish right now.
Bob.
What?
What does it have to do with Bob?
The rapper B.O.B.
Oh,
Bob.
damn.
Yeah, come on, dude.
Forgot about B.O.B.
Yeah, dude. B.O.B.'s a beast. B.O.B.'s irrelevant now. Kind of like Tyga. I feel like Tyga's irrelevant now. I feel like Tyga made some bops.
That song, Brand New, is good with Tyga. With Lil Wayne.
Hey, don't backtrack now. You said you didn't like Lil Wayne.
Dude, wait, hold on. I'm looking at your computer.
Looking at my computer? Oh,
Your parts. You don't need a. I don't know. You got a sick deal on your. That's a good deal for a video card. You
Well-
mind just 10, dude.
Well, with a parts picker, they give
So
you
Windows
the
10
cheapest prices for like wherever you're buying them from. They give you the cheapest prices, whether it's like Amazon, Best Buy, Walmart, whatever. They find the cheapest price.
Hey, don't get Windows 10.
No, he put that in there, and he was like, you don't even need to do that because he's like, you can download Windows 10 for free. He said the only reason that he likes Windows 10 more than Windows 11 is he said Windows 11 looks like shit basically.
Yeah, I like Windows 11. Windows 10 going to be um, out of market soon. So you're going to have to get. Yeah, he did a good job on this.
Yeah, not bad.
Yeah, I can save you money by giving you that. I mean, the monitor I have is like same specs. It's actually higher definition than that one. But I mean, that'll save you like $350.
Yeah, I mean, I want to get a second monitor anyway. Like I said, just to fucking
You might as well get two of the same one then.
yeah, just to have the fucking. I wanted to
Pretty
get.
sure it
I, want,
frustrates man.
I don't have the biggest desk ever, so what I wanted to do is get one of those ones that turns sideways. That's what I wanted to do. Like turns like.
That's actually an interesting point you bring up. Who do you think has the biggest desk ever?
I don't know, dude. Probably a streamer of some sort. I have to imagine.
Okay, yeah,
It'd
that
have-
actually.
It'd have to
Was
be a
there-
streamer because there's a lot of streamers that I know that have like two PCs. Like they have two towers to run shit.
Two phones.
Yeah, like two phones but cooler because they're way more expensive.
Yeah.
You know. Look at this motherfucker, dude. He wants fucking attention so bad.
Dang. Is that Hank?
What was I saying? Oh, fuck.
Hank.
Thank you, thank
Hank.
you. Look at Hank. You look like a cancer
Oh,
patient right
boy.
now.
Oh. He could be the mascot.
Yeah. Alright, Hank. Go somewhere else, you big-eared bitch. He's wanted attention so bad all day today and yesterday for some reason, dude. He just keeps jumping up and sitting like right next to me, like with his paws on me, and will just sit there, dude. He does not give a fuck.
Oh, dude. Oh, sorry. ADHD.
What'd you
Nothing.
say?
I have to do office day tomorrow.
You have to like go in.
Yep.
Hank, go lay down, dude. Go lay down.
Which is they have the one car, so I gotta bring Catherine to work first. And she's a teacher. So I gotta get my ass up early.
Damn. What an L on your behalf.
Dude, when do you think you're gonna get your computer? Because I want to play games with you.
I am shooting for around March 15th.
Cool.
Shooting for around March 15th, so about a month.
What's it gonna take to get you guys out here to visit?
A fucking being able to
Oh,
get time off.
weird, right?
Yeah. Being able to get time off is what it's gonna take for the most part.
Okay, that's fair.
For me, at least. Isabel can essentially take time off whenever. Her work is pretty lenient on it. She hasn't taken like any vacations or anything like that. Like they've all taken vacations. The only time Isabel takes work off is like when we got a shit ton of snow around here and she couldn't make it to like meet her mom or her stepdad or anything to watch Eli.
Yeah.
And it wasn't like safe. Like me and my dad didn't want her to either. We'd just be like, yeah, just stay home. Like it's not worth it.
I'm pretty fortunate to be able to like get to work from home.
Yeah, you are, you motherfucker.
But I like I try to since I can work remotely, I try to like because we have unlimited PTO, we just have to like be reasonable with it. So I try to like if I'm coming to see you guys or something, if I don't need to not be working, I try not to be. Like if I have to be flying, I'll take time off, but like otherwise I'll just work remotely.
Yeah, like when you're over
Like
there, you'll be working from the laptop or whatever.
yeah, I think it's fair trade.
It is. That's nice too, because it also makes it for like if you do want like a week off, like if you and Catherine want to take a trip, like to go somewhere where you just don't want to work or whatever, like an actual vacation.
Yeah.
You know, that's nice. Or like for days where like you do like you go see her parents and stuff like that. Like the days you don't work for 2 days and then like work a day or two or whatever while you're there, just to like actually get time to hang out and shit.
Maybe I'll come see you guys because I some of the vacation days I was supposed to use, we just canceled that trip because Catherine has to have her ACL surgery.
I forgot
So
about that.
I'm
Goddamn.
gonna have I'm gonna have time to use.
Yeah, put her in a fucking car. Make her take some of her painkillers and put her in a car.
She can't even take painkillers
Why?
because she's like allergic or something. She just
Oh
throws
yeah,
up.
yeah. I forgot we went over that. Damn.
Throwback episode 1.
Yeah, throwback to Catherine doesn't like to have a good time.
Yeah.
Catherine doesn't like to have a good time, dude. Fuck your allergic reaction, dude. You want the oxy or not? Get the hydros, dude. Get the hydros and sell them, Catherine. Quit being a pussy.
When do our parents come back?
I think at the end of this week. I think it's only like a week because my dad only gets a week vacation from work, so it's got to be Saturday or Sunday that they come back.
God damn, dude, I'm so happy for them.
I am too, dude. Everybody at work always talks shit like to each other, you know. So like, everybody at work will be like, Lance came up to me, and he was like, "Man, you know my hearing's got a lot better since your dad left," and shit like that. And some other people like Sean, he was like, you know, with your dad being gone, he's like, I've been a lot happier. I don't have to deal with him calling me gay and sexually harassing me and being the gay one. And I was like, I started dying laughing. I was like, he calls you gay and then continues to do gay stuff towards you. He was like, yeah, isn't that weird? I was like, yeah, dude.
Dude,
Yeah,
I love your dad is so funny.
he is, dude. Dude, my dad, I've noticed, like, I'm quick-witted, but I never noticed. I was like, my mom doesn't make jokes like that or, like, do anything like that, really. Like,
Your mom doesn't?
yeah, like, she will, but, like, my dad's, like, that quick-witted one where he'll make a joke, like, one of my favorite I've ever heard from him was when I started at the post office, maybe, like, a week into it. He was walking to go to the bathroom, and somebody was like, hey, this person's gonna, like, follow you to help you out. My dad was like, you might want to send another one. They're going to need more hands to shake it or something like that, dude. But he said it within, like, a split second. Like, the minute they finished, like, the second they finished saying it, dude, he was snapping, like, right back. And I was in my casing my mail, dude, and I started dying laughing. I was like, dude, that's where I get it from. That motherfucker right there, dude. Just within a point second, they're like, yeah, this person's going to find. He's like, send somebody else because we're going to need more hands to shake it or whatever. And I was like, that's good. That's good, dude.
Dude, are Garrett or Alyssa snappy?
Not really. Alyssa can be. Garrett, he is like he has his own sense of humor for the most part. I feel like.
I mean, fuck Garrett.
Yeah, dude,
Shout out
Garrett is one of the nicest fucking people
I
ever.
love Garrett.
He is so fucking nice. Hank, you leave Richard alone. Richard's a good man. How you doing?
Yeah, so make sure you do the poll for chicken tenders or hamburger.
Oh, I will, dude. Don't you fucking worry. Don't you worry your little
I
sweet little
dude, it will
heart.
be the most popular thing. It's gonna get so many interactions.
You think so?
No, no, it'll get at least 5 responses.
God damn it! You never told me, dude. What was new this week? Anything crazy this week? Anything new? Any stories you want to tell? Did you go goblin mode at all this week?
No goblin mode. Just goblin. He's nuts. Just kidding. Let me think. What happened this
I
new stuff
fucking
happened.
hate you, dude. I fucking hate you. That was
Oh, dude, I got a raise.
nice.
Yeah.
You got a
Um.
raise. You got a job at a fucking wedding.
Oh yeah, the wedding thing. What else? Kevin's mom's coming next week. That'll be fun. Or her sister, her mom and her sister coming next week. That'll be fun.
Izzy's here to say hi too now.
Nuggets game tomorrow. Oh my god, I love Izzy.
The sweetest. Yeah, say hi, Izzy.
Hey, I got a final for one of my
Get
classes
down.
tomorrow.
Get down.
I'm just gonna do it later
You have a
because
final tomorrow.
yeah, for my Python class. But obviously, my sweet baby angel Catherine needs to go to the Nuggets game, so
Yeah.
test later. I'm gonna be blacked out when I get home from the game, and I'm gonna take the test.
Dude, that's such a fucking baller thing. That's such a fucking baller move to do, though.
It's gonna look like on the camera. I'm gonna be like,
You're gonna do that look for like fucking 3 minutes and be like,
it'll be like that. I've opened my eyes wide. I feel like I'll be like this.
yeah, you'll do that. Dude, you'll do that for 3 minutes and then you'll go, fuck it, let's just go see.
Yeah.
Fuck it, let's just go see. Seems about right. You'll call Catherine. Catherine, I need help with this. I need help with this answer. What does this say? I knew I shouldn't have taken one of your oxys and drank on top of it, dude.
I'm not thinking that shit. I feel like I would get it. I have too much. I have way too addictive of a personality. I would get hooked.
Same, dude. Same. I was only telling one of my friends about that literally yesterday in a Discord. We were talking about shit, and I was like, dude, like, I have such an addictive. Like all the things I should like even weed you get addicted to.
Yep.
Like weed, nicotine, like
As an ADHD person, it all comes down to dopamine.
it does, dude. Like and I like drinking. I wouldn't say I'm necessarily addicted to drinking. I just like drinking.
Yeah, I go through phases. Sometimes beer tastes so good to me,
Yeah,
and then
sometimes it tastes
beer
like
just
shit.
like tastes kind of gross.
Yeah, yeah, dude.
I don't
I
know.
go through those phases too, where it's like,
But when you notice that the times when it tastes really good, it's gonna sound because I've had to be like pretty high to realize this, so it's gonna sound high. But does it make sense when I say that like when the beer tastes really good, it doesn't taste really good like in your mouth. It's like something up in your brain that like
yeah,
clicks, and
Yeah.
it's like we like this.
yeah,
It's
Yeah.
not like a taste in your mouth. It's a taste like in your. It's like a yeah.
dude. Half the time too, when it like, I'll go through a phase where like, I'm just like, I don't drink for like a month, a couple weeks or whatever, dude. And then half the time that it clicks in my brain again is when I'm out doing something. Like if I go to a bar, like the most recent one that clicked for me was about 3 weeks ago, a month ago. I went to a hockey game, and I wasn't drinking that much up until then. I'd drink like a couple beers here and there. And I went to a
Right.
hockey game, and it's like getting like a stadium, like a hot dog at a baseball game. That's what the beer was like for me there, dude. I had a beer and I was just like, this is nice, dude.
Yeah, I wonder if it must be something with I wonder if there's the party or it's like the memories or the experience has to be tied to that to the beer somehow, you know? It's like fear plus something else equals dopamine.
Yeah, dude. I remember going to a hockey game when I was 6 and had my first beer.
Nice.
That's what the dopamine is.
Shout out Todd.
Yeah, that never happened, but it would be Todd that would do that, dude. Todd's also the same person when I was a young kid. We'd have family over, dude. I know you've had to do this, dude. I'd go grab my dad's like drink, thinking it was just pop, because it was like dark, you know. I'd take a big swig and I'd be like, "Fuck, dude, is that Captain?"
Human. Oh,
Did you put fucking Captain in there, dude? Fucking. Am I about to go sailing within the next 5 minutes? Is that what's happening?
um, fuck. What was the? I can't remember. I forget what was.
You had it, dude. You had it and you lost
Oh,
it.
it's so close. It was. Oh, I just like this week. I've been struggling with like too much dopamine. So like it's to the point where like everything where I'm like, do I want to watch this? Do I want to play this? Do I want to go do this? Like nothing sounds good.
Yeah.
So like I spent the last couple days just like purposely detoxing. Not like I feel like dopamine detox. That shit's kind of dumb. It's not like avoiding dopamine. It's avoiding um like excessive. Like remember how you were like when you're smoking, just like if you wake up in the middle of the night, don't smoke when you go to the bathroom, stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's the same thing, just like with video games and with
Yeah, it's the attention hoarder.
doom
She just wants to be on camera so bad.
like just the last couple days whenever I notice myself like scrolling on my phone, I just like put my phone down
Yeah.
and it helps, dude. It like within a couple days I feel like that shit goes away.
I'm one of those, dude. I'm not necessarily always on my phone, but I feel like I'm always doing. I'm just such a busy mind, dude, that I feel like I always need to be doing something. Otherwise, I feel like I get really bad anxiety. Like the minute I'm not doing anything, I get terrible anxiety.
Where do you think where does that anxiety come from? Like what part of why why does being busy eliminate your anxiety?
Because when I'm not busy, I start thinking about everything.
But like what is it that so are you afraid you're going to think about something that's going to make you anxious?
Not necessarily afraid. I just know I'm gonna think about something that's gonna make me anxious, and I don't mean to. I just know. Like the minute I stop doing something, like recently, like I'll be on my phone, dude, or like when I'm at work, like if I don't have a podcast going or something, dude, I'm just walking and I'm just thinking. Half the time I'm not really thinking about anything because I'm doing my jobs, whatever. But like in those in betweens where I'm like driving to a different spot, doing whatever, dude, it's like I got Eli's birthday coming up. I got rent coming up. I got fucking the propane tank to fill. I got this. I got that. Yada yada. It's like I need a new fucking vehicle. My shocks on my truck fucking. One of my shocks on my truck fucking fell off, so I can't drive my fucking truck. So it's like all that shit just starts fucking, But like when I distract myself with doing something like with a podcast, I don't focus on anything besides like the people talking to hear what they say because I'm not necessarily genuinely intrigued, but like I know there's gonna be something in there that I'm like I either like or it's gonna be funny and I don't want to miss it.
So when you like do you use podcasts and stuff? Like what are you afraid of I don't know, like what's the fuck dude, I don't know. Can we just cut this part? I'm
No,
tired and I had too many beers.
no, we're titling this episode therapy sessions.
Yeah, I know, but cut this part of me just like being like, oh, like I feel like I'm actually sound retarded right now.
Yeah, you do,
Um,
but that's okay, dude. It's what makes this podcast. You being retarded, me being retarded, us just being retarded together.
I can't remember. There was a fucking good point I was gonna make, and now I can't. Like, I started saying it, and then I was like, oh, don't. It would be fucking dumb as fuck if you forgot what it was, and then I fucking forgot.
Yeah, there you go, dude. Look at you go. Do I think? Do I think?
It was gonna be about that shit that was making you anxious. Like, does dude? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know. It was something about like how you like who cares if like there's always going to be something that you can come like even if your shocks didn't come off your truck and
Right.
like you didn't have bills coming up and you didn't have this coming up or that coming up, there's always going to be something
Yeah.
where you're oh, what about this? And
Yeah,
like that's what's so frustrating. Why are our brains like that? Why can't we just be?
yeah. I don't know, dude. I've always thought about that too. It's like I've had, like even with like Eli, but like before he was born, obviously that's a big reason to fucking be anxious about. It's like your first kid, whatever. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
dude, there was days where Isabel knows this, like my dad, like everybody I was talking to, my mom, whatnot about this, dude. Where I was getting such bad anxiety, I ended up going on fucking Klonopins for the longest to help me like fucking relax and shit like that. But I would get so anxious that I was fucking like when you get really bad anxiety, like it makes your body start like almost like turning on itself. So I get
Wait,
such
what was it? Something specific that was giving you anxiety, or just in general?
it was A, I had bad anxiety in general. B, it was the fact that Eli was about to be born.
Right. Okay.
And I was like, fuck, dude, my first kid, you know, like this and that. Like, I've, I have nieces, I have friends that have kids and everything and whatnot. And I'm genuinely, like, good with kids, but in my mind, you still have that mindset of being a father. Like, dude, am I going to be a good dad? Is this going to, you know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like, and
Being
so,
good with kids is different than being a good dad.
yeah, exactly. And so I was getting such bad anxiety that, like, anxiety actually, like, starts, like, I was getting like really depressed. There, I would get such bad anxiety that I would have to like drive to the hospital because I was thinking I was having a heart attack because your heart starts beating really fucking fast because you get into
Like
your head
panic
and
attack.
everything. What?
Panic attack.
Yeah, the panic attack, basically, essentially. And so um, that was happening a lot, dude. There was times where I would have to be at work at 8 in the morning. I wouldn't go to bed till like 5, 6 in the morning until my basically like my body shut down and like I was forced to go to sleep,
That's rough.
and then wake up after like an hour and a half, 2 hours of sleep, and then go to fucking work and work for like 8 to 10 hours, dude, and then come home and then
Or if I had to work 8 to 10 hours is one thing, but you have to walk.
no, not it was when I was working at Subway.
Okay. Okay.
So it wasn't bad, but it's still like I'd have to deal with customer service. I'd have to do all that, which kind of sucks. I have to talk to people. I would still
Yeah.
be moving around. I'd still be in my head anxious as fuck, having to deal. There was I think 2 or 3 times when I was working there that I had to like leave work to like go to the fucking hospital. I was having such a bad panic attack
Jesus.
because my heart was beating so fast. I would fucking like start like losing my fucking breath and everything and whatnot to the point. Yeah, it was fucking bad, dude. And I was not. I would do that, but I'd get like an hour, 2 hours of sleep, wake up, go to work, go. After like doing that, I'd be off 2 hours of sleep, dude. Work for 8 to 10 hours, dude, and still have such bad anxiety after I got home that I would do it all again. I'd get like an hour, 2 hours of sleep again. I'd be like running off like 10 hours of sleep in like a whole fucking week essentially, and going to work and shit because my body just like, dude, I could not fucking do it,
Are
dude.
you a bit better now?
Yeah, I think after he was born and everything, I'm better now, but I still have really bad anxiety. I've always just had, for the most part, since about like 15, 16 years old. I've had really bad fucking anxiety. Just always, I think it comes with placing expectations on yourself and fucking, like not only like on yourself, like from other people, but from yourself. Like you want yourself to do good. You want, this and that. You want whatever. Like even now, it's like I get bad anxiety about like all this shit, whatever the fuck. And it's like I also get bad anxiety about like working. Like I want Eli to have a good life. And it's like, man, am I doing like fucking the right thing, doing this and that? Am I whatever? Like uh, like today on my day off. What?
I don't think, real quick, I don't think you could ask yourself if you're doing the right thing until you die. Like the only thing I think that matters is that at any given moment you believe that you're doing the right thing. You know, like you can, because the best you could ever possibly do, like it changes moment to moment. It's not like a static thing.
Yeah,
Like especially like if you get like fucking coronavirus or something, and you are like super sick, then what you can do is limited compared to normal. It's not like just like as long as you always feel like you're doing the right thing or doing enough, you're good.
yeah,
Then you could never, yeah, regret anything or like second guess anything.
yeah. Yeah, I agree with that. It's just, I don't know. There's always just something that's on my fucking mind. For some reason, I can never shut my mind off. Like when I go to sleep, I have to have music or a podcast or something playing. Otherwise, when I'm laying there in bed, because
Same.
it's
Oh, did you
dead
ever listen to
quiet.
that or the music I sent you?
I started listening to it. I think I got to like 3 songs, and for some reason, I just could not sleep, so I just changed it back to a podcast.
All right, that's fair. Appreciate you. Um,
It wasn't like it was bad. It was just like my mind just still like I was listening to the music, and I think something about other people talking
yeah,
makes me just like
depends on what you're listening for. The problem with music is whenever and there's 99% of the time there is, but whenever you know how like music has hooks, like or like the melody and like not the melody, but like there's always a hook and it repeats.
yeah,
And when music repeats, your brain starts to expect the repetition, and then you can't shut off.
yeah,
So that's why talking is good because you can there's no pattern.
yeah. That's why I don't know something about my brain. Just I have the podcast on usually just to I'm listening to it. My hyper fixated mind locks onto it, and then I can't think like about anything because when I go to sleep and it's just like pitch black, it's quiet, nothing's going on around me, dude. Like my mind just starts fucking racing then, and
Dude, that's sorry, go ahead.
I'll say even then, like even with a podcast, it still takes me like 30, 45 minutes to fucking fall asleep.
It the best I mean that's anxiety. Like the best I had a psychology teacher in college and she said that anxiety is the fear of being alone with your thoughts, and that makes so much sense to me.
Yeah, it is. It genuinely is. It's like I said. It's like every time, like, and that's what was happening. Like before Eli was born. Like most of the time, the reason I couldn't fall asleep is because I couldn't shut my fucking mind off. And even when I would put YouTube on or put a podcast on or do something like that, my mind that was already fucking too deep in it, dude. And I would try to shut my brain off, and then to sit there and like not even concentrate on whatever's happening around me, but just have to sit there and be like, all right, let's go to sleep. Let's go to sleep. Let's go to sleep. And then something pops into my mind that's like, yeah, but like one of the biggest things was like the doctor told us that we had a 1 in 4 chance or 1 in 3 chance that he was gonna have cystic fibrosis, and it's like
Yikes.
yeah, it's like that doesn't
That's
fucking
not
help.
yeah.
Yeah, and it's like that doesn't fucking help. You know, so I'd be like going to sleep and I'm like, all right, let's go to sleep, let's go to sleep, and it's like, what if your kid does have cystic fibrosis? And it's like, cocksucker. All right, here we go for another 2 hours. You know, like fuck, dude.
That would help too. Is if Eli was born with cystic fibrosis, he would still turn out arguably better looking than you.
Damn,
Sorry. Um
damn,
the
dude.
okay, I'm sorry.
He gets it. He gets it from me, dude. I don't want to hear that shit. He gets it from me, dude.
Oh you're right. Um the I know this is easier said than done, but what you if you can like think about this and like practice it, the thing that always helps me
Jumping
is, and I think
jacks,
I got one of these cards, is like
push-ups, jumping jacks,
what?
push-ups.
Not push-ups. When you're
Okay.
going to bed, if something pops in your head like that, like it just always comes back to it. It doesn't make sense to like if you think about it logically, stressing about something like Eli possibly being born with cystic fibrosis, you can't like keeping yourself up at night thinking about it and stressing about it realistically is not going to no matter what is not going to have an effect on anything.
Yeah,
And so it no matter what isn't going to help things. It's just going to keep you up. You're going to lose sleep and shit. You have to just try to, if I can't control it, I can worry about it later, or like worry
yeah,
about it when I can. But I know that's so much harder to do in practice than it sounds.
yeah. Every time something pops in my head, just go, no means no, Bill Cosby.
Also, we're gonna have to edit this one, dude, because it's like gonna be like 2 hours long.
That's alright, dude. I don't give a fuck.
Also, I'm gonna need to go to bed soon.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm gonna need to go to bed soon. I have work tomorrow. I have off Sunday though, so I can
We
sleep
just
for
have to
15
edit
days.
this. This was a good one, I think.
Yeah, this is a good one, dude. It was a good one.
Mm-hmm.
It was a good one. You're a good guy. I'm a great guy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
arguably a better guy. Yeah,
yeah. Arguably a better guy. Not too much to argue about. Um, Let's put a poll right here. Who's the better guy? No, I'm just kidding. Fuck
Yeah.
the.
Who's the better guy? Chicken tenders or hamburgers?
Who's the better guy? Chicken tenders or hamburgers? Fuck, dude.
Chicken tenders is Daniel.
No, chicken tenders. That's not fair, dude. You know everybody's gonna vote for chicken tenders, then, dude. That's not fair. What's better? Who's the better guy? Chicken tenders or Dino Nuggets? You can
It
be chicken
depends.
tenders.
Chicken tenders is more, I feel like, filling.
Not if you eat just the same
Dude, I
amount.
always overcook my dino nuggets so that they're like crunchy.
Yeah. I think you said
Yeah.
something about that. You always overcook them just to fucking.
Oh yeah, no bad bites.
Yeah, no bad bites. No bad bites. I like that, dude. No bad bites. Alright, let me slam this beer for everybody back home.
You want to time it?
Dude, you wanna know what's even more sad? No more Toby Keith, dude. Damn. You know who Toby Keith is, or you're just saying, oh?
Yeah, Toby was probably the second best Spider-Man.
Not that Toby. Not that Toby, Daniel.
I know. I'm
Not
just kidding.
that. Not that Toby, Daniel.
Right?
What?
Country music guy?
Yeah, you know, American Girl. Actually, you probably know Red Solo Cup a lot more.
No, dude, I don't listen to that bullshit.
Red Solo Cup.
That's no real music like
I
21
fill
Savage.
you up. Let's have a party. There's no way you don't know Red Solo Cup, dude. If you don't know Red Solo Cup,
I don't think so. I'll have Catherine play it for me.
Catherine, listen to that real shit?
Probably, yeah.
What do you mean, probably?
Yeah, probably. She's white as fuck.
Damn, you're white as fuck.
I know, but I have class and taste.
Yeah, it's true, dude. That's why you're drinking your beer out of a mason jar instead of out of a can or bottle.
Mason jar, dude. It's a Coors. I got it from a Coors brewery tour.
Let me see it, dude. You even showed it to me. You showed me your hand with it. That's kind of sick. It's still a mason jar. Or a beer glass. I don't know. Here's what we're going to do, Daniel. I'm going to slam this beer. I'm going to shotgun the other one I have.
All right, jump into time it.
Not this one, just the beer. This is just
A
a
whole
shotgun.
thing.
You want to? No, don't tell me the whole thing, 'cause I got to poke the hole for the fucking shotgun.
Fine, fine.
You know what I mean?
Fine, fine.
Fine, fine. Fine, fine. You got any new music you've been listening to recently at all?
I have stuff I can send you.
Do it. Did I show you any of that? I showed you that song by Jones and B, didn't I? Mamma Mia. Oh, Mamma
Yeah,
Mia.
I have a couple that you
Yeah.
showed me.
That's who I want. That's who I want to get on here. I want to get them on here. Kenzel, dude, great guy. Dude, he messaged me. I'll tell you exactly what he said.
Wait, what was the song you were just talking about?
Mamma
Mama.
Mia. Oh, Mamma Mia. How about the form? Way to form? I need a visa. Cayenne pepper.
Who's it by?
What?
Who's it by?
Jones and B. So it's J-O...
And it's text it to me.
Hold on, I gotta look it up though.
Spotify's not working.
Your what?
My Spotify.
Your Spotify's not working?
No.
Let me see.
I'm gonna have to go to bed soon before I get in trouble.
It's... I'm not gonna get in trouble, man.
Jones and who?
Jones, and then the and sign, and then B3E.
Oh, an ampersand. I can't find it. Just send it to me.
I will, but he messaged me and he said, bro, by the way, love the podcast. And I was like, thanks. And I was like, I want to get you and B on it at some point. And he said, I would love to do that and shine some light for sure. And I was like, bet, and whatever. Said something back to him. He goes, you guys will be the first podcast platform that we come on. That's for sure. That's a promise.
Please come on us, dude. Please come on us.
God damn it, Daniel. God damn it, Daniel.
Cool though.
What?
That'd be so cool. Yeah, tell him please come on the podcast. You have to edit this to all not sound fucking retarded.
And so you don't sound retarded?
Just know there's just so much like bullshit in between the good stuff.
I'm not gonna edit it, dude. I'm gonna edit out the beginning part where we were just yapping for a little bit. I'm not editing it, dude.
Okay, okay. I need to go.
All right, let me slam this real quick.
I go rip it.
This one's for
Oh,
you.
is that Wags?
This is Wags.
Dude, I took a 1 in 5 shot and I just happened to get it.
Yeah, she's in heat right now, so she really loves love. You can tell because she's also wearing that always wags her tail.
All right, pound that shit.
Pause, but alright. It's cheers, brother.
Damn. Proud of you.
Alright, brother.
Dude, next time I see you, we're going to do an in-person episode.
Yeah, we definitely are. Also, you know what you need to do?
What?
I'm leaving this in the podcast so everybody knows. You make an intro song, dude, because you said you were going to, and you still haven't yet.
Okay, I got you.
So everybody bash Daniel. Everybody bash Daniel.
Enders. All right. Love you, brother.
All right, I love you, brother.
Bye.
Bye.